thousands of brand new Porsches and other luxury vehicles is on fire, adrift at sea. The ship heading from Germany to the U.S. when flames erupted nearly 1,000 miles off the coast of Portugal. NewsNation correspondent Nancy, who is live at a Porsche dealership in Hawthorne, California. So Nancy, how much damage are we talking about here?
Well, Nicole, one estimate has it at $250 million. The good news, no casualties, but the fire has been a damaging blow to Porsche and other luxury brands already hampered by extremely low inventory. Impacted customers who've been waiting perhaps up to a year for a car delivery are now forced to wait even longer. The Felicity Ace is still smoking in the middle of the Atlantic, and 22 crew members have abandoned ship. The Portuguese Navy released this video of the rescues, and there are no injuries. But the ship and thousands of luxury cars look to be a loss.
There's going to be a lot of heartbreak when you get that phone call from your Porsche dealer.
Industry expert Nick Miles says the cargo is easily worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
This was a ship that was initiated by the VW Group, so there were Bentleys on board, there were also other VWs, Lamborghinis, maybe some Audis, although I haven't been able to confirm that yet, and Porsches.
In total, 4,000 luxury vehicles, about 1,100 said to be Porsches.
There will be probably less than 20 cars in stock.
At Porsche South Bay and dealerships everywhere, demand is high and inventory extremely tight. Customers usually have to order, and vehicles can take about 6 months to arrive.
Luckily, none of our cars was included in that shipment, but unfortunately for some other dealership that they had cars coming in that their car was affected.
The ship was traveling from Germany to Rhode Island when the fire broke out off the coast of Portugal. Officials there suspect the cause was lithium-ion batteries in electric cars. However, an investigation won't begin until what's left of the vessel is towed to shore. All impacted customers and dealerships will get their cars eventually.
If you had ordered a vehicle from Porsche, you can be pretty safe that Porsche will remake that vehicle. The only thing that we've lost and cannot be recovered is time.
Towboats are now on their way to the Felicity Ace, but they won't reach her until sometime next week. Now, the VW Group suffered a similar loss of 2,000 Porsches and Audis in another cargo ship fire in 2019.
Good morning, everyone. We are heading out now to the Felicity Ace. It's a car carrier coming in to Melbourne from South Australia. That's a beautiful ship. It's being accompanied there by a tug at the rear. Down on the stern there. This was built in 2005 by Shin Kurashima in Japan. And we're going to get a few photos so you hear the shutter button going. It's owned by Snowscape Cars in South Australia, and it's managed by Mole Shipping in Singapore. Mole stands for Mitsu OSK line. It might be a big ship, but it's got a very economical diesel-electric 8-cylinder single-acting 2-stroke engine, which powers it up to over 20 knots. It's quite a decent motor. I'm not sure the manufacturer of the motor, but it could be Kawasaki Heavy. I can't be sure on that one. Look at that shot, it's just coming in there. You can see Melbourne in the background. You might just notice on the side there of the hull there on the port side, there's a few scuff marks. That's the tug, where the tugs push the ship to the dock, because the cars are unloaded and loaded on the starboard side at the rear. So this is the side which gets the heavy pushing from the tugs. As we're coming around to the stern, I can see there, it looks like it's carrying the home port of Panama, carries the Panama flag. If memory serves me right, Panama is bordered by Costa Rica in the west and Colombia in the east. So they call it Central Americas. A beautiful ship. Look at that. There's Westgate in the background there.
Ethiopia is guilty of genocide. Ethiopia is guilty of genocide. They are genociders. Ethiopia is guilty of genocide. Ethiopia is guilty of genocide. They are genociders. They are genociders. They are genociders. They eat, and the people of Tigray is starving to death. Ce sont des génocidaires. Ce sont des génocidaires. Ce sont des génocidaires. Oui, il n'y a pas de souci. Moi, je respecte votre hôtel. L'ambassadrice d'Éthiopie, elle m'a filmé. Je sais, voilà.
Maybe a word about what is the aim of Ethiopia. When I met the Ethiopian leadership in February, they really used this kind of language that they are going to destroy the Tigrayans, they are going to wipe out the Tigrayans for 100 years and so forth, which for me referred to very serious human rights atrocities and crimes as well. If you wipe out your national minority, what is it? You cannot destroy all the people, you cannot destroy all the population in Tigray, and I think that's very obvious that we have to react and because it looks for us like ethnic cleansing. It is a very, very serious act if this is true.